What's up, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Roland Orzabal, and we're going to go back to his 2001 solo album, Tomcats Screaming Outside. Very happy to finally be going through this. Big shout out to Philip for making that happen, as well as the others who were prepared to go through that process as well. Big shout out to all the people who've been following Tears for Fears, and now, a derivative or offshoot of Tears. And yeah, bottom line, really love the opening track, Ticket to the World, and it seemed like there's a number of people keen to talk about this album. So yeah, excited to finally be here. And the next tune is called Low Life. It's a pretty straightforward insult. You're not only suggesting someone is disreputable, but that their behavior, attitude, or disposition toward others is unseemly, if not immoral, unethical, downright deplorable. So yeah, low life is someone who apparently, doesn't care about others in the same way that, I guess the social contract would suggest that we all should, or perhaps someone who specifically betrays, deceives, or otherwise harms others with little regard for the consequences of that fallout. So curious to hear, who the low life might be. Obviously, it might not be directed at anyone in real life, but it could also be, a character or even just an attitude. It might not even describe like a narrative per se, but it could be about, feelings that you might go through in your life where, you're worried, like, am I behaving in a way that could be perceived as a low life? I feel like you can go some different ways, but it's a pointed phrase and one that is not a positive assessment. So let's find out what it is. This is Roland Orzabal. The tune is Low Life, and it's on his 2001 album Tomcats Screaming Outside. Was an amazing opening. A theme that he and they have been exploring for a long time. This is amazing. It's like
No God in life that can take
I feel like, maybe the experiences of Elemental and Raoul and the Kings of Spain and, the tracks that were on Saturnine, Marshall and Lunatic that didn't come from, earlier material. I feel like it's just he's continuing to flourish and to crystallize into his wheelhouse, these like epic sounds, these dynamic beats, his voice, which we know can be super powerful and belting, but can also go super high. Yeah, bottom line, really enjoyed that one. It had a bit more of an electronic dance feel to it, including a layer that throughout was giving me very much acid vibes, even if, that was not necessarily the intention of the sound. Although, fair to say, like, with a lot of electronic music, there's synths that, they're very acid-like, even if they're not, like, a 303 per se. By the way, there's still fireworks going off, and it's, like, super late now, so... in any case, really cool tune. I was thinking it sounded less like an insult designation of someone else's behavior, and it sounded more like it might be like, don't look for guiding lights, don't look for like, something simple and everything's gonna just fall into place, be prepared for cynical times and, difficulties and struggles. It felt like it was more about, like, brace yourself for the low life that, we are apparently condemned to. So, curious to hear where this one is, because it, like, what I did pick up, which may be, inaccurate in the way it hit me, it was different from what I was thinking in advance. So, yeah, another amazing tune. We're 2 in, and I'm like all here for it. So, as I said, big shout out to Philip for making this available in the larger TFF folder. And yeah, let me know what you think. We'll see you next time. Peace.